Hi, Pralegians. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year in advance. I appreciate you. I sincerely appreciate you for all your commitment. I love you so much for everything you have done. We don't really give you money, but what you enjoy is seeing that other people are happy, especially the less privileged, or anybody they see or you see that is rights is about to be abused. I know you see that passion because I feel the same thing too. When you see somebody that are about to die, when you see somebody that are about to be sentenced to prison, or they are in prison innocently, and then you intervene in their thing, in their matter, and at the end of the day, you see that joy, that if not for you, what would their life will have become? I know. If I see any situation that will prevent me from doing what I'm doing, I prefer to die than to stop. Because I feel that passion, that love, that happiness is so very smooth and very pure joy. What you feel when you realize that God used you for another person. But the fact still remains, even though we love to do that, please don't forget that your family also need you. Your loved one wants you around. Pralag wouldn't want you. We don't want to have or start counting deaths of our volunteers based on the facts of what they are doing for us. Your safety is paramount. Your safety is very important to Pralag International. We don't want to lose any of our soldiers on the streets. You are so much, we have put so much in you. God has put so much in you that if you are safe and alive, there are more people to enjoy your commitment, your voluntary work. I just want to appeal to you at this time as we are moving into another country, into another year. I want to passionately beg you, please keep safe. See, people, there are times people want to punish other people. No, people. There are people God is punishing for their own sin or the sin of their parents. There are times we have karma. Karma sometimes work in the life of people. We may not know what people have done in the past. So when they are facing judgment, it is not for us to say this case is do or die. We just have to let it slide instead of putting your life into risk. I will call it unnecessary risk. And the funny thing about human beings, if you don't do it, they will always have options. They will go to somewhere else instead of killing yourself. I'm just using this opportunity, number one, to thank you sincerely from my heart what you have done. There are some people we train today, they will say they want to go and start their own organization. We have many of them. They think we are making millions in Pralag International, and so they want to make millions too. Have you ever heard from them? No, because the intention of going out is not pure. They want to make money. They want to build houses. They don't know that this, even if you make money, that money still has to be returned to the public. And if you make money unjustly, karma is there. You won't even enjoy the money. If you spend money, case money, people's problems money, and spend such money to raise a family, that family will perish. It is not lie. That is why it's so very difficult for me when people pay in money, where you collect money for intervention and you say, oh, I've made money. Such money that will encourage you to have is the one they voluntarily, after you have done so much of the little you can do to keep them safe, and they voluntarily give you money that I'm giving you this, and you spend that money, even if it is small, God, that money will give you peace. Anything you spend that money on will increase. So don't try to manipulate things just to get money. God will give you peace. So that is why I will continue to speak with you. And the reason I'm saying this is because of a case one of us, Kwame Pralijan, Ile Sanmi David, did in Abeokuta. I have to say, I said, give me an update. Reports concerning this case, send it to me, so that I can send it to you guys. What would have happened if I lost 2 of my volunteers just like that? Listen to him.
Good day, everybody. My name is Comrade Pralijan Ile Sanmi Funshop Moses, under the umbrella of Pralag International Nigeria, Ogun State, Abeokuta, 8,000 units. I just want to narrate the case we did that led to the fatal accident we had on the 21st of June 2021. On this fateful day, I had a plan of traveling to Kano for a business trip, which I have prepared.
Now, I appreciate that. Volunteers that want to help people should have a normal job they are doing. They should have something that is giving them money aside from their voluntary work. I've seen some people, a lot of people, they will say, oh, what's your profession? I am a human rights. Yeah, apart from human rights, what do you do to feed your family? Nothing, not even agriculture. If you are still doing farming, yeah, aside from helping people, you will not be acting like if you have to so very desperate about money. I've seen some human rights. This is just to tell people out there, human rights is a good profession, but aside that, I want you to always have something else you are doing. In that way, you will not be desperate to extorting money in the name of helping people. So that's aside.
For the trip, but I received a call from my boss from office that there's a case going on at what's it called, Ibara MTD, that I should report there. Okay, I said no problem. I rushed down there. So I was there during the case when I received another call, and there's another case opposite the station, because we have 2 stations at Ibara there. We have the MTD station and we have the normal police station. So I was told that there's another case there that I should try if I can handle the 2 cases, which I said okay, no problem. So along the line, the case was taking much of my time because I had the intention of traveling that day. I had to call another comrade. Comrade Israel to come and join me so we can sort things out. And I can hand over the case to him. So when I'm leaving, which of course he came to join me. The second case was quite interesting because it was a case of this young poor boy that works at a car wash. So he helped one of his customers to wash a car, and after a month, he was arrested.
A month?
That the brain box of the car got spoiled. So, and the man insisted that he must buy the brain box of the car. And the brain box of the car cost 250,000 naira.
The car wash.
So I getting there, I asked the IPO, is that what really happened? He said yes. How come? Are you telling me that the car has not been used for that 1 month? Are you telling me that the car has not been washed for that 1 month? He said that was what was reported to him. He said, can I see the guy? He said, no problem. I went ahead to see the guy, and he explained his own parts. Well, I told the IPO in charge that this. Well, I told the IPO that I want to see the DPO, and he said no problem. I was led to the DPO. I spoke with the DPO, and I explained the situation of things. I left.
Do you understand what he said? Let me say that again. Let me reframe it. You went to a car wash. Please help me wash this car. A boy that was working at the car wash washed the car. And you took that car out from there. And you drove that car. You washed the car at the end of the day, maybe somewhere else. Probably somebody must have even worked on the car. Maybe mechanic worked on the car. After a month, now, there is now an allegation, or a mechanic told you that the brain box of the vehicle got damaged. And the only thing you can think of is, oh, a boy somewhere that washed my car a month ago must have maybe put water in the brain burst and will have caused the brain burst to get damaged. And you went to the police officer to report, and that the police officer should go and arrest that boy. The allegation is not that the brain burst got stolen. The allegation is not that the brain burst got exchanged. He said maybe water entered into the vehicle and get the brain burst damaged. And the only solution is that the boy should bring 250,000 naira for you to replace a brain box, so that, or else the boy will go to the prison, or the boy will go to the police, to the court. Now, what is going on in our head? Without Pralag International, this boy will have gone into the prison because somebody, the police, arraigned the boy at the court for the damage of a brain burst of a car. That's why I'm saying that the system in Nigeria is encouraging us to kill ourselves. In US or in abroad or in any one of the developed countries, if anything happens to your car, or anything then get damaged, the simple thing you will have done is call your insurance and the insurance will fix it. But in Nigeria, we are just looking for someone to push your problem into someone's head. Now, that's not where I'm going. I want to deal with my comrade for risking his life.
I let him realize that when after the car left, the car was there. The car has been washed. The car has been painted because the color of the car has changed. And I got to know that a painter has worked on the car. And we are even in the raining season. The car has entered rain so many times. So I said, is there any evidence that the guy in question spoiled the Brembo's? And he did not report until after 1 month. I let the DP realize that there is nothing like a criminal something in the case. And he says, okay, he will look into it, no problem, that he's going to release the boy. Which of course the DP did that today without collecting any kobo. The DPO at what's it called, the Barra session, without collecting any kobo. I was very happy. I left the plane and I handed over the second case to my fellow comrade Israel. So I also had the intention of buying feed for my ram because I have a farm. So I called a colleague of mine to Comrade Aduka. I thought.
Now, Comrade Aduka is also one of our comrades that's doing very fine. Go to Abeokuta Correctional Facility today, Abeokuta Prison, and ask, please, I learned one comrade from Pralag International is teaching the inmates here the computer application, so that at the end of the day, these people will see something to refer by when they go out from the prison. They will not miss their words when they will tell you, oh, that's Comrade Aduka. This comrade has been attached to this, has been given this project, and he has been doing it since last year. Like, we have almost 4 or 5 batches of inmates that have benefited from him. But one thing is, this guy has had an accident before, so it's not been easy for him to move around. So he managed to have a small car he's using, and that was the man this comrade Ilesami is referring to.
He was at home. So on my way to his house, he said, no, he's at what's it called, prison, which is very close to where we are having the case. So he said I should wait, and I waited for like 5 minutes. He joined me and we picked his car. We drove his. I was the one that even drove the car to Obada. So on our way to Obada, after buying, what was it called, the cassava peel, the feed, I received a distress call that the boy in question was rearrested again after the DPO released him on bail. He was rearrested by another set of police from Kinta police station.
You understand that again? These complainants that complain at Ibarra police station that our comrade went to tell the DPO that this is not a criminal offense. Your brainboard got damaged after 1 month. The paint They painted, because they finished painting. They painted your car. They done everything on your car, and your main boss get damaged. Now you went back to arrest the boy that was your car a month ago. After releasing the boy, this complainant went to Ikenta police station again and used their police there to arrest this boy again. That was what this comrade had. Now, at this point, I'm still telling you, comrades, Pralegians, we have members. In Nigeria now, presently, we have over maybe 10 or 15,000 members. Our volunteers, the people we use that goes around for intervention, they are not just few in numbers. You should have called the state coordinators. And state coordinator, I heard this. You go your own way. They will send another comrade to attend to this boy. Stop risking your life.
So we have to rush down there. So on coming back, that was where we had
An accident.
On our way back, so we were trying to rush down to Kinta police station because we were told that the guy had been arrested by Kinta police. So we had a fatal accident. The car got somersaulted. Thank God for God's intervention, we survived the accident. And I had a serious injury. So from there,
if you have died like that, this boy will still have been taken to court and abused, probably sent to the prison. Now, you have injury. They took, I don't know if we should continue listening to him.
I was rushed down to Arrow Hospital at Abeokuta. Which I was rushed down to Arrow Hospital and I was treated. The hand was stitched for more than 5 hours. After the treatment, I was referred to FMC.
They didn't just refer him to FMC. When they stitch the hand, they stitch the vein. They stitch the vein. I don't know who stitched that hand at Arrow Hospital. We say he's supposed to go there and start, complain formally. They stitch vein with the surgery. There is no small surgery. And then there wasn't any inflow of the blood. And this comrade passed out. They have to rush him down to FMC. At the FMC, they remove the stitch again. After then, they've done several surgery on that hand. Still, he can still not use the hand properly. Now, a comrade that go through all this pain, listen to what he did now, and if I'm mad at him, I justify why I'm upset at him.
Because the doctor there was not satisfied with the stitches, so I was referred to FMC, which all the stitches that was made at the was loose, and they had to do another stitches for like 4 hours again. Oh, I was admitted at FMC. But to my greatest surprise, the following day, I have to call, when I gain my consciousness, I have to call the family of the guy and I was told that the guy left Kenta police station. I was so mad. I was so crazy.
That the boy they arrested, they rearrested, have to sleep at the police. They detained the boy at Kenta police station.
How can this happen? So I have to call one of the nurse taking care of me and said, please, I want to go to the toilet. So the drip was removed from my hand. So I sneaked out.
For someone that just gained consciousness after 4 hours of surgery, just because you heard that the boy you intervened, somebody you almost lost your life for, was eventually detained at the police station. Then at that point, comrades, at that point, you lie to the nurse that you want to go to the toilet. They remove the drip from you and you sneak out to go to the police station. What kind of commitment is that? What kind of passion for intervention is that, for God's sake? At the end of the day, if anything happens now, you say, oh, what will you say? Please don't make me cry. Don't make me sad. I don't want to lose any of my members. I don't want to lose any of my volunteers.
I sneaked out from the hospital and I had to take a bike and rushed down to Kenta police station. Luckily for me, it was around 7 in the evening. I met the DPO and I was mad at her. Like I said, if they have any case with the guy, that the case should be charged to the court the following morning. He should release the guy on bail, which she refused. I have to put a call across to the PPRO of the states.
I think the police PPRO, Abimbola Oyeyemi, is still in Abeokuta command, right? Though we fought so many times concerning cases like this. The last time he was even threatening me. My comrade recorded all what he said about me and they forwarded it to me. Police, I don't hate you. I don't. If you do, if anything happens, we'll still come to you and say, oh, police, please help us arrest these people. Police, too, please come and guide us. If you have any program, we'll still call you to attend. So I'm not mad at you. I just want a very professional police work or service in my country. That's all I want. And thank you for listening to my comrade who were so, can I say, stupid to go on intervention from the sick bed. All the drips, everything is still on his hands.
He promised me that the guy will be released that night. And the guy was released that fateful night. The guy was released that day. I was very happy going back to the hospital. So after leaving the station, I went back to the hospital. And after some days, I was discharged from the hospital. One of my greatest joys is that after some months, I was at a party. For like 3 months, I was at a party. And someone rushed down to me and said, yeah, you used to recognize my face. I said, no, I don't recognize your face. And I said, oh, I'm the elder brother. She said, I'm the senior sister to the guy that was arrested. Oh, she said, I'm a sister to the guy that was arrested Clinton police station that you were the one that helped me. Help. I was in the video.
I think that is okay. The guy was the way he was talking. So that was the only joy he enjoyed. Not even money. He was not even interested in the money. He was making his money from his business. The only thing that gave him joy is, at the end of the day, the boy did not suffer unjustly. And then, after then, the family recognized what he did, and they came to him and, oh, thank you very much. If not because of you, no, don't accept any gratitude. All gratitude goes to God. But what if you have died in the accident? Will you still assist the boy when he was arrested the second time? What if you eventually passed out at the police station and die? Please, I don't want to lose you. What's most important is your safety in whatever thing you are doing. Safety. When you join Pralag International, you join with good, all your hands and everything were complete. Now, you implicated the other guy now. That one, since the accident happened, he has not gone back to his duty at the correctional facility. Those people he was training on computer application, he couldn't continue again. Pralag International is not empowered enough to buy another car for the guy. You, with the surgery you were still, that's still according to if you finish the statement, he said he still need more surgery. We did not pay any dime in all of these things because we don't have money to do that. You also need backup. We also need insurance for you guys. Until when we are empowered enough to do proper life insurance and all of these things and get official vehicle for all of you. For now, please, let's work within our means. Please, please and please. So Pralagians all over. This guy, they're repairing the car already. And I want to seek for assistance for the donation to repair, and to fix that car. He wasn't asking for any new car from me. He only asking for assistance to fix the car. So, Pralagians, if you want to help, I'm not asking any help from outside. I'm not, because at the time they will come back again and say, "Oh, we donated to you." No, Pralagians, if you are a Pralagian, you are a member of this organization, and you think you are in a position to help, please, Ajuka, ask Abeokuta Ogun State coordinator for Comrade Ajuka. If you can go to the mechanic fixing the car, if anything you want to buy, if it is painting you want to make, you want to do, if it is buying of materials you want to do for us, please, I want you to assist that comrade. So I appreciate you. But as from today, if you are going, if they say, oh, they detain somebody, don't drive too fast. Take it easy. You understand the kind of knowledge you have already. Take your time. Me too, have risked my life so many times, but God knows where He's still taking me. That's why He has not killed me, and He won't kill me. But let's not continue to test our God. Take your time. Go there. If you are supposed to be there by 7, nothing will happen if you get there by 11. Please, let us security of life first. Your life, if you are still alive, you can do any intervention. Don't kill yourself. I don't want you to do any replacement of life for anybody. Your family needs you. I appreciate the comrade. I appreciate both of you. Thank God for the success of that case. But still, the one paramount thing I will not change for anything is your life. Any comrade as from today that risks his life like this, I will send them out from this organization. Any one of you that risk your life, if any one of you give me this kind of report, that day you cease to be a pre-allegiant. I accept this one because I have not done this kind of video before. But as from today, if any one of you go and come back and give me this kind of report, and I'll go and I come and accident now happen, I was in the hospital and I sneak out to help anybody. If you give me that feedback, as from today, I will collect your ID card, and that day you stop to be a pre-allegiant. I don't want you to lose your life for your family. We will help people. The one that God, see, doctor doesn't heal, he only treats, only God heals. Pre-allegiance doesn't do anything, only it is God that's doing everything. We are just like an agent of God. Eshe, Allah, thank you for everything. Bye bye.